Hello. Let's see if our microphone works. Hello. Yep, it works. So, hello, this is Iggy as always, and today we are going to do Murmur again, and actually we're getting quite close to finishing it, which is kinda cool. So, if you like those kind of art streams, let me know in the comment section. I read every comment. Also like, share and subscribe, because soon we will be done with him. And let me change the title. Yep. Let me just find something else about Murmur. Let me just do some. Yep. It's just something I really wanna see before I start to draw him. But there just could be some time for you to relax and appreciate what is done already in this picture. Okay. It's not what I need. It's not what I need. This. Okay. Okay. We're getting there. Okay. But anyhow, let's just this was not an official part of the stream. This was just me doing some some research, and let's do something else. For example, find what music should we listen to. Alice, Gilnes, Lion Status, Grizzly Hills, I guess. We're gonna put it with this loud, and we are ready to draw. Oof. So what I need to do right now is to figure out his tail. Which was... I had a note for his tail somewhere. So let me find it. So it should be a inner glow. You should have an inner glow like this. And outer glow like this. But for some reason it's very thin. Mm-hmm. Okay. So this. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. What am I doing wrong here? It doesn't look like it's supposed to look like. But it looks okay enough, I think. Like, what do I miss without... okay, so... Okay, so... This... This... Ooh, I like this. Mm, with the inner glow, it should look even better, doesn't it? But it should... Oh, from the... Pause from the center. Mm-hmm. So now I'm making it a little less. This is... I'll make it a little more. But what if it wasn't a screen? What if it was something else? For example... Hmm... I definitely like the brighter effects on the overall Murmur aesthetic thing. Maybe it's blue instead of... Let's just check out... Let's just check out how it would look like. But yeah, basically it's... Right now it's just a... As the title suggests, it's just an effect stream. Mm. What's the difference between... Oh. Okay. Okay, should be brighter. Ooh! Damn it, I'm almost convinced to do this, but I cannot in a bright mind. I can do this though. This looks pretty. This looks absolutely gorgeous. Mm-hmm. The only thing I didn't do is to... do this. Count of your team. Let's just retrace our steps. This, 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 this. Okay, and everything else is just those things. So outer glow, this much I know already. And inner glow, which will make this tail absolutely gorgeous. Should I add anything to the body? Because I don't think so. Okay, the truncheon is going to be its own thing. So I'm not going to add anything there. Let's just do it in another file like this. So just in case if I mess up, I can return to it fully. This. Okay, everything checks out. We won't be needing that anymore. We won't be needing this anymore. Okay, so for the body, I wanted outer glow. I wanted some inner glow as well. This one should be different. And this one should be screen, isn't it? Yeah, doesn't look right. Which one is it though? Okay, it's a... Let's just waste everybody's time and... Ooh. Okay, so guess... This is going to be... Maybe it should be... Nah. Okay, this looks alright. This looks alright. This all looks right. But we need to balance it out with some... Oh, I also have like... very... What did I do that for? Probably to make him brighter, but it doesn't really look that like he needs this. Okay, but in a shadow is the stuff I need to cast. In a shadow is absolutely the stuff I need to cast. Should be under any angle. 0. It's not going to be anywhere like this. It's going to be... That's a bit too much, but... F2 pixels. 5 pixels? 5 pixels? 10 pixels? Too much, too much. 9 pixels? 8 pixels? 7 pixels? Oh, there's a dramatic... There's like a dramatic difference between 5 and 6 pixels, which is kind of interesting. Okay, so I need his hands to be a little, well, for the lack of a better word, transparent. But I also need to make an light like this, and now we add a bit of light here, which we will blur. Actually, he doesn't need that light. Screw that. Okay, his truncheon. His truncheon. His truncheon needs some, well, not a lot of reworking, but some reworking, because it's a metal and it should go under him. The reason why is because he's going to have it like under his hand, but also can he really do that? Okay. Let's try to erase that and see what we can do. One opacity brush, but without any okay, this is going to take a long time, so I need to do this perhaps. Maybe this will help me. Okay, let's make it a little smaller, like this. Actually, we can just do this. I'm keeping it very, very small. Just one person is watching me? Why don't I watch myself? Boom. How does it look like? Ooh, I actually have a notification. Okay, of course. It's just some spam bots. Just some spam bots, but whatever. We'll get there. We'll get there, ladies and gentlemen. For now, we just need to do the right thing and... Oh, jeez, this is... like actually taking a lot of time. Maybe I need to save it and just close it and reopen it, perhaps? Okay, opening. How's my computer doing? No, it's alright. It's just a very big file, I guess. This is why it's going so... Why? This is why it's taking so long. Okay, good to know. It's a little offhand, but I guess that's not a... It's not much of a problem. Deleting this like that. And just erasing it like that. Okay, so now we have like this hole here, which is definitely not what we want to have. So let's just erase it like that and pretend that it never was here. Okay. So this is how the truncheon looks like. Okay. I need something on top of this. And on top of this, just some... I can make it a little bit brighter because of this thing. Okay, this is now deleted here. And let's check how the metal should look like. Very bright on those things. Which is exactly how I'm going to do it. Very, very bright. Very brightish green overlays over here. Just like this, perhaps. Oops, different layer. My Photoshop actually again save. Maybe just close it. No. Let's just close it completely and reopen it. Because I don't like the performance on my Photoshop. Okay, now this looks like it's on par with everything. Okay. No, it's still so low. I guess it's because of the, well, how the file is. Maybe I can avoid it by doing this. No. Just adding some metal overlays here. Okay, smaller, up to 10. Okay. Mhm. Just giving it a nice metal shine over here. Well, hoping at least at this rate, I'll be glad to have anything like this. Okay. Mm. Mhm. Because this one is supposed to be like a metal shine, but I don't know. Doesn't look right yet. What am I missing? What am I missing? Maybe darker shadows? Hmm. No, it's probably just because I did not do it as much yet. Mm-hmm. You do this. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, this is going to be definitely on overshine here. This is definitely going to be another spark here. Perhaps Peace. Let's see how the things are going. Things are going fine for now. Okay. And let's just do this. Also, just a bit of an outshine there. Kind of and something to blend it here. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-hmm. But the rate is so slow. Okay, so now I need to very lightly delete those. Oops. Definitely needed some lighting here. Maybe it's not perfect, but maybe it could be brighter though. Maybe that's the problem. Let's see. Doesn't seem like it. Maybe because the chunks are too big. Hmm. You know what? While nobody's watching, I wouldn't mind to listen to some Bronze Jam. Just a little bit. This is the stream there, anything goes anyway. Okay. Okay, like this. Now it has like its own thing here going, which is what I wanted. Guess what? That's all, and let's just open the actual Murmur in the separate folder here. Maybe I still need some light. I need to make it brighter. Why doesn't it apply? Doesn't seem to apply whatsoever. Maybe... It doesn't seem to add to anything. Come on. Oh, here we are. So yeah, this looks similar now. Except this hand here. I still don't... Still feels like it could be a little brighter. Maybe? Who knows? Maybe still can do something about it. Maybe it's not too late. And if I go do it behind this, yeah. But for the sake of the, well, sort of similarities, we can probably put it behind us and what is this layer? Is it? Oh yeah, of course. Of course it is. Okay, so what I need right now is to make those a little darker. Those outlines, I mean. Is it because of course it is. Different layers. Okay. Just going to make it. Oh no. Let's make it darker. Like this. Mm-hmm. Although, why would I do that when I can just delete it? Like, erase it? Altogether? Yes, of course. Just erase it. Lasso. So I didn't have to suffer through the beautiful process of deleting it all myself. And I have a lasso here. Now the outline process has begun. Okay. Deleting this. Overwriting this with that. And everything sure is going to be okay. And erase it. Oh yeah. I'm so close to finishing it. Save. Another thing that I probably need is making those outlines thicker, because those and those does not look alike, and actually I've missed this also. Hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, now those look alike. Should I do the finger too? It feels like I should. Just for consistency's sake. Let's... Ooh, F2! F2! Hello, F2! F2, F2, can you hear me? F2... Hey, F2... F2, we missed you today. Where have you been, man? We're glad to see you back. Okay, my stream seems to work okay. But hey, F2, I'm glad to see you back. Oh, it's actually because of the tail. Okay. Let me just deleting this. Oh, really? Hmm. So it appears that tail is what slowed me down. F2, tell me how you've been, man. How was your day, F2? F2, tell me how have you been, because I'm curious to know. Yep, and now this finger here. But yeah, F2, how have you been, man? Sorry, I missed your comment. F2, I'm so sorry. I really am. I was just so captivated with the drawing that I forgot to check the comment section. Okay, so before we do the tail, like the particles of the tail, I still want to do one more thing. Oh, okay, I'm not doing this. It has to go. I want to do like the three dudes that are standing on the bridge here. I have a specific screenshots that I take of them just because I wanted to do them. Here they are. Here they are again. Damn it. Sorry, F2. I did not want to miss your comments. Sorry, man. This is going to be just a simple silhouette. So... just like something dark like this. How small are they? They are very small compared to Murmur. Is it because like it's so small? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. F2, tell me if you're still in the chat. Sorry, I missed your comment. Okay. 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 Do. Mm-hmm. Okay. And this one, it should look like he's waving at him or doing something like that. Just so there would be some three very silly silhouettes like this. I think it would bring the picture to life. Maybe even dropping his staff like here. Like this. Yeah, and he's raising his hand just to read this deity. Of course it is. Okay, so now we do something different. Now we do it on models. Some. How do they? Okay, they look like this. So it's this and this, basically. Okay. Mm-hmm. Now some overcasts of how the bags look like. Other here. Okay. So this should look like this. More or less. Again, those are just rough sketches. And we in no way are going to use them at all. Oh, welcome, Dudesy, welcome Dudesy, welcome back Dudesy, welcome back Iggy. What stuff did you miss? Something? Sorry for being late. You missed something very cool. We are finally did some effects on him. We did his tail, almost. We did his truncheon, almost. I made like those lava sparks, metal lava sparks here, and now we're doing the guys here just to show like how big Murmur is compared to those guys. Basically, we are actually finishing this picture, and by my calculation, we'll probably finish it next day. I don't think we're going to finish it tomorrow, but we'll probably finish it next day. If we're lucky. And I think we are. But those guys are actually, well, those guys, they stand in front of him. Like this here. And what's happening is that they summon him because they want to destroy the whole planet. And I thought it would be a cool idea to add them. And it's not going to be like super detailed. I'm just going to... That's really seems pretty cool. I don't have any idea on what... Yeah, that you would add things like that. Impressive. Yeah, we're also going to add some spider web, which I noticed here is present. It's not going to be a big process. I'm basically just, well, adding some detail that I missed, and I thought including it wouldn't hurt, and in fact it would make this picture even better, so why not? I want it to be a finished project overall, and after that we're going to do something different. Because those silhouettes are not going to be very detailed, they're not going to take a lot of time. They're just going to be silhouettes of the warlock. I think they are warlocks, or at least conjurers. But since they are aligned with the Shadow Council, which is a warlock organization in the World of Warcraft, I think they could be warlocks potentially. But I'm not sure. And And also Murmur is not a demon, and warlocks basically mostly work with demons, so yeah, this is also a thing. Like this silhouette here. How does it look like? Okay, less outlines here, more outlines there. Got it. Also, F2 was here for some time, but he left. Probably because I didn't answer his question in time. Well, his commentary though. Which is kinda sad. If he gets back, I'm definitely going to apologize for that. I don't want to lose our meme lord. Okay, now those shoulder pads. Okay, they look a little more like this rather than what I did. And those cloaks look like this. Also, they have like those things from their back, which I don't think I'm going to do. Because nobody's going to appreciate it. Oh, maybe I will. You know what? I will. Why not? Why the frick not? Okay, so let's just correct our mistakes here. Make lesser outlines here. What's the name of those three little guys? Will you also draw them on your list? I mean, the whole appearance. I don't think so. They don't have a name though. They're just trash mobs. Basically, what is happening in the whole picture of here is those guys don't have a name, but basically what they are is either conjurers, just like I said, or actually let me check. They have a name. They haven't. They don't have like a character name, but they have a specific duty, which is come on, come on. Think about all those offers. Come on, come on. Your future with Audrey. Okay, they're Cabal Spellbinders. So basically their task is to summon Murmur into the world so he could destroy the world. And what we're seeing right here is a fraction of Murmur, not just because of like this, but he's really small compared to his actual appearance. Like he is supposed to be some sort of a very old cosmic, well, not deity, but rather rather he is a an element of sound, like the element of sound. Which some people think like it's of him as a wind elemental. For some reason, I don't think like this makes a lot of sense. I think he is like his own thing. It's not bind to any primordial nature thing. He's not fire. He's not an well, he's an elemental, but his element is so out of this world that he is not bound to fire, water, earth, or wind. He is actually his own thing, and as his own thing, he's basically an alien. And those guys, their purpose is to either bow Murmur to their will, or to just summon him so he could destroy the world. I don't know which is their plan. The leader called Grand Warlock Whirlpool, he plans on summoning Murmur, but there is no reason for why he wants to summon the Murmur. It's presumed that he just tries to protect himself in Okidon, which is the place they are summoning him. Like this is a part of Okidon. He is either trying to protect themselves, or he just wants to destroy them everyone out of spite, because he and his brethren lost at some point. Maybe he just read about Murmur and became his fanatic. It's never really explained in World of Warcraft on what the purpose of Murmur and his followers is. Later in the game, like, let me remember. Well, less than something about 8 years later, Murmur reappeared, but he was even smaller and even weaker, and the warlocks who were trying to summon Murmur definitely tried to enslave him, or something like that. It's also never explained. Murmur himself is just a very, very strange thing when you go into his lore. But this is like the information that not only me but everyone has on him. and those spellbinders. I can go into the lore details on why he was summoned, and what happened in Alkidon, if you are interested. Let's see how it looks like. Okay, too bright here. But I just want to... I just want to finish the silhouette and then figure out the light and the other stuff. So yeah, I can go into lore details if you're interested in that. On what happened, on how it happened, and what the hell a murmur is. Yeah, you can go ahead, share it. Okay, so well, let me start from the uh, Murmur, and then I'll just clue you in on who these guys are. So Murmur is a interdimensional cosmic being who is apparently the essence of all sound in the world, who doesn't appear to be sentient, or at least to have an intelligence. His whole thing is to destroy the world. He's sort of like Lich from Adventure Time, if you've seen it. He doesn't have any goals. He doesn't care about anything but destruction, and he is more or... And despite him like wearing some sort of an armor and having an actual weapon, he doesn't seem to, well, say anything or to communicate with people. And basically he was known as Destroyer of Worlds. He was so powerful that even his tiniest whispers can destroy the whole planet. And somehow, some race on some planet acquired the spell that could potentially summon Murmur, not enslave him, not not do anything with him, but just, well, summon him for whatever reason. which was described in one of the in one of the code books. I think it was the Blood Codex. Let me check. Yeah, it was the Codex of Blood. It was Codex of Blood, which described the Murmur and how he destroyed the world and how to summon him also. But it's a know how it come to well, this particular planet, which is called Draenor, which was at the time populated by two races, well, more than two races, but the main two were orcs and Draenei. Those guys are Draenei. They're like very, very strange people. So basically, orcs, it's a long story, so I'll just keep it short. The orcs were found the human planet and decided to conquer it for the demon masters, and before they did that, they slaughtered almost a lot of Draenei, almost every Draenei. But what happened later is that human defeated the orc basically and pushed them back to Draenor, which they tried to protect themselves, and one of the orc organizations, the Shadow Council, which has the banners here, for example, and has like certain orc members here, they pushed back to Orkidon, which was one of the Draenei, well, cities / burials at the time. And what they didn't and they tried to basically hold the humans back, which never happened. Humans just pushed forward and forward until it's either the act of desperation or they just didn't care, or maybe it was a simple mistake. It's never explained. They acquired the book of they acquired this Codex of Blood and summoned the Murmur, which whose arrival destroyed Halton Orkidon, which is why we see it like this in the game. And it's never explained on why Draenei one of the Sun Draenei joined the Shadow Council, or why are they summoning Murmur. It's presumed that they formed a cult around him, the actual worshipping and stuff, and they just don't care about the planet anymore. They just want to summon Murmur. At least it's one of the theories. You're okay with synopsis? Yeah. This is as much of the synopsis as I can afford. Like, this is as short as I can possibly fit. But yeah, it's presumed that they just formed a cult around Murmur and try to summon him. At least this is, in my opinion, the most logical of the most logical explanation. on what we're doing here. If you have any problem with understanding what I just said, so just ask me any more additional information. Mm-hmm. Okay. They stick out a little bit, but we'll change that. I'll show you how. So don't worry about this. Don't worry about it. Thank you for telling me the story, but is Murmur a bad one or a good one, since you said he liked to destroy, but yeah, how about your first drawing? Oh, I'll tell you about Agonor just after I tell you about the Murmur, I guess. So, basically, Murmur does not... doesn't even understand the concept of morality. If he can, if we presume he has some sort of, well, not only intelligence but well, personality. Murmur is more of a element. He's more of a, like, I don't know, a cataclysm, a a natural catastrophe that follows around the cosmos and randomly destroys planets just because it wants to. It's never stated what Murmur is, and this is partly why I like him so much. 1 second. As for Agonar, well, Agonar was one of the Pit Lord commanders who... Pit Lord is a demon, basically. It's a very powerful demon who... was either slain by orcs or somehow defeated. In the battle. And what happened with Agonar is, since he is a demon and the demon blood is very powerful in Warcraft lore, he fallen in the planet of Draenor, which this is, and his blood started to, twist and corrupt and destroy the part of the part of the part of the planet on which he was in. There's still a location called the Poles of Agonar, in which uh, oh, a lot of demons walk around because of the foul magic that this particular demon blood provides, and there's still a rotting carcass of Agonar waiting there, just to remind what he was. And he was a gigantic demon. He was probably the size of Murmur. Thank you for clarifying, Murmur. Well, yeah, it's not my job, but it's my pleasure, rather. This is why I like Murmur so much. He's not an actual character, but he is more of a strange cosmic being, which is not something that you see in Warcraft very often. When you see like a elemental lords of fire, of earth, or of like water, wind, they always fight with each other for the dominance, and they're very destructive, but they also have some personalities. I mean, they clearly struggle for dominance between each other, and and when they know how that all of them can be hurt, they work with together. Murmur doesn't seem to care about anyone. Murmur is like its own being, which you can rather question on what he really is. Is he a sentient being? Is he just a cosmic being who has its own alternative intelligence? Maybe he is a cataclysm, as I mentioned. You may never know. Mm-hmm. I'll raise my voice right now. I haven't been talking like this for such a long time. Okay. Murmur is sort of like a cosmic force from the how do you call it? Space Odyssey 2001. In the sense that you are not sure if that's a god or if that's a alien or it's just something chaotic and something that man unable to understand. Maybe it's all at once. Maybe it's nothing like that. It's a very cool idea. You know. Mm-hmm. But if you go pick between the two, would you pick Murmur and Agnar, and why? Well, as a concept, uh, definitely Murmur. Although, actually no, because I like Agnar because of the way the pools of Agnar look like. It's just a rotted away location with a big demonic carcass in the middle, which I like that. I like the destroyed locations a lot, but in Alkidon, although it is destroyed, it's not as interesting in my opinion. Although if we're picking between the characters, well, Murmur just has to win this one. Murmur is just such an idea that has, well, potential, which was never realized. And Agnar didn't even have that, he was just a demon. Like, he's not the only demon of that type like this. There are different demons like him. And in terms of power, Agnar is just, well, he's nowhere as strong as Murmur. Murmur, even in this state, I would probably argue that Murmur is capable to destroy the entire world just by screaming very loudly. If he was like fully summoned, he would probably destroy everyone. But he never was. And it's strange how we defeated him in a game. Murmur, well, he was basically almost summoned before we arrived, and although he was still not fully in his seat of power, he was still a very powerful cosmic being, and just defeated him like this. Boom, and he's gone. Oola oola. Sometimes you need to polish the old concepts. I think Agnar later reappeared, but I don't think he was fully reappeared. After we finish those guys, we're going on a little intermission. By the way, but after we finish those, maybe this will help me. I can see your reason on that, and yes, you got a point on that. Yeah, yeah. And those are like Murmur and Aganar are very unpopular characters on their own. Like they're not even the B characters, they're the C characters, they're just a world building. And in terms of Aganar, it is a better world building than the Murmur. But still, the Murmur had some potential on which I find it interesting. Like, it could work, I could really see it working, but sadly, it was never realized. Mm-hmm. I tend to give something a lot of credit when it just has an idea installed, which is not very fair, but I like it. I like when something tries, even if it doesn't succeed. Sort of like the whole the Burning Crusade expansion, which doesn't make a lot of sense when you really think about it, but the parts of it that has what it has, it's still, well, it's interesting. It's no, I wouldn't say it's like a very good storytelling, especially when your villains are not well realized, but still there's just something in it that I could not ignore. Now he has to have a little shoulder here. Like this, like this. And of course, and he also has the stuff, which he dropped, at least in my picture. Which I guess we'll just leave like this. And like this. And also some darker things like this. Okay. Now we need to make it darker. Like this. Oops. Not like this, but like this. And you might ask me, well, you did those silhouettes, but they don't really blend to the picture. They look like they stick out. Which is a fair criticism, but I have a trick up my sleeve. And it's called shadows. Shadows make everything great better. Because you can add shadows beneath them, like... like this. Or like this. Let's just fix some shadows here. Or maybe even like this. Has its own long shadow. They just give it all its own long shadow like this. Not too long. Like this, and we can even delete it just to make it bland and make everything bland into a nice thing over here. And now we can even go further and do this just so it could look like real shadow. Hell, maybe even blur it a little. Now it adds some value to the picture. Great, great. So I'm not going out right now, but this is going to be an intermission. This is definitely going to be an intermission. So you can just go away or to do your stuff before I return. I am going to return to draw stuff, but this is an intermission for now. So yeah, if I see you, I will see you. If I won't see you, well, I hope you guys have a great time to see. So be it as it may, I'll go and have a meal. I am back online. Didn't took me long to eat, I know. But I don't eat much. I hope. At least. Oh, and we are listening to the ground again. But how about we talk less about the whole this thing and just continue to run Murmur. I can blur those a little bit. Yeah, just a little. So what I need to do right now is okay, I guess the tail is overdue. So I have to do this. I have to do the tail. I absolutely have to do the tail. How am I going to do this? I have no idea. Just a sec. Although I do have those. So maybe I just need to add some brighter colors here. Oh yeah, and also because Tail has all of those massive overhauls, it's just going to be that harder to navigate through it. So what I'm going to do right now is to keep everything but the tail. Because I don't want to modify it anymore. Ctrl Shift E. Now it shouldn't be a problem. Now it shouldn't be a problem. So yeah, let's just do this tail. Let's see. Yep. Works like a clock. So I'm just going to add a little brighter things here, so our dust particles are not going to be that boring. And I'm going to use a finger tool to separate a little dust from underneath of the construction to the from the actual tail. This is how it's going to look like, almost. this. That. Springs out, well, so to say. Like this, but also a little more. Welcome back, Dudesy. Welcome back, Dudesy. I'm doing some dust beneath his tail right now. This is probably the last thing I do today. Next time I'm going to add some spiderweb. I'm going to finish his truncheon. And I'm going to play with the lighting of the whole picture. And then it's probably done. Then we're probably just going to go and celebrate ourselves for being done with Murmur. And I think that would be the first part of the stream, and well, the first stream. Oh no, actually I'll probably do a I'll probably not going to stream twice tomorrow. Part of the reason is because I need to do a lot of stuff. But if I do, we're going to finish Murmur first, and then we will work on our overall visual style of our channel, in which you, I, and probably, if he wants, F2 will partake as well. Oh, that was a like without this and with this, like some dust coming out of here. It seems like can't wait to see the finished artwork. Same here, man. But yeah, as much of the things I still could add to the picture, I think, like, I'm not going to because of the... Because you can modify the picture as much... you can modify it as frequently as you can, but, well, at the end of the day, you have to put your foot someday and just move on. And I am ready to move on, so we'll finish Murmur the way we want to finish him, and we'll remember the time we had with him, like the time some people disliked him. I don't know, but yeah, I still had a great time drawing Murmur. Drawing Murmur was a lot of fun. Although I don't think those are working right now. Because they're not blue. Is that the reason? It's because they're not blue? I think that's the reason, it's because they're not blue. Let's try it with blue. Blue seems to be a little better. Well, I'm not sure how I still feel about it though. This perhaps. Maybe just be more crazy with this. I don't know. I don't know. Still doesn't feel right. Still doesn't feel right. And I'm already too far, am I not? No, I'm not far. Okay. Deleting this. Let's figure it out. Let's figure it out. Maybe what I need is bright overcasts. Example like this. A lot of this stuff is just trial and error. Finger tool. Still doesn't look correct. What am I missing? What am I missing? What am I missing? Okay, you know what? You know what? You know what we're gonna do? We're going to take this. This floor, yes. Yes it is. We're going to delete this floor. Cracks. We're going to copy this. I'm going to paste it here. Like this. And we're going to do it manually, like with our actual hands. Because it doesn't seem to work with the finger tool, which, yeah, sometimes it wouldn't, sometimes it wouldn't. So I guess we just have to turn to that. Okay. But it shouldn't be green. I did it just to... Like, and it should be like bluish green. I believe. Sometimes when you're as stupid as me, you will have to break a lot of eggs before you can eat an omelette. And God knows, I am a stupid man. God be my witness. No. Yes? No, it doesn't. Lead. Maybe just a continuation of these. Seems like... what a complicated process. Perhaps a different layer? Different layout, so... and perhaps a different document as well. Wait, what is this document? Oh, it's the intervention. Oops. No? Let's just see what works and what doesn't. For example, I want to draw this as my particles. And if I use a finger, how would it look like? Surely it doesn't look that bad, but... Actually, let me see how people draw dust. Let's see how people draw dust. Oh, interesting. Interesting. So basically, it's a very blurred and noisy type of thing. Uh-huh. So whatever I do, I need to continue this tail, and after I continue this tail, I'll need to do another layer on top of it and make it noisy. Ooh. Those processes are way beyond my understanding. Sometimes. Like, I would not figure that out if I didn't look it up. On how, like, the pictures look like. So perhaps we need to continue this tail all the way to the bottom, apparently. We'll just continue it like this, then perhaps break here. It shouldn't be that complicated, but it is, and because it is, it's very, very odd. So, this is how I see it. This is how I see it. Let's just try it somewhere else. For example, I want to do a simple cloud of dust here. Just imagine that this is supposed to be blood dust cloud. Okay. Oh. Okay. I can actually use a bit of a node brush. I don't have to use the spit brush. I can just use those brushes. That. Can I use something else? Great. Now it's stopped working. Oh, okay, here we are. Okay, this. Oh yes, this. So perhaps I want to use this like this. So it has all value to it in terms of like how this is supposed to work. Okay. So for example, this is a dust cloud here. It's not very well drawn out, but Just bear with me. So I do like this, and then I do noise. Which one? So many noises. This perhaps? What does it look like? Doesn't look like anything. Another noise? Ooh. Okay. Yes. Okay. I figured it out. So on this layer we're just going to continue this tail, and on another layer we're going to do the the dust particles. Okay. Different brush. Proceed. 30. I thought it would be a chore to return to this, but it's actually it's actually fun when you know what you're doing. Those just absolutely needed to be deleted. Those have no reason to exist anymore. Okay, like this. That. Want to say to another. Rotation. Let's just see how it looks as a whole. Okay, as a whole, it looks not so bad. Oola oola. Okay, it could be darker here because nobody's supposed to notice that, and I want to change that. So now I need to change this a little, just a little. Going to change so well. There's so much going on that I honestly cannot foresee everything. Mm. Oops. Let's see this. Yeah, this break here has no basis, which is why I'm going to make it have a basis. Like this, like that. Let's see. Little break here. Now it has something to stand on. And this also should have this thing to be like, oops. I made two separate layers when I shouldn't have done that. I'll change it. Okay, Shift E. Oops. Shift E. Now this one thing. Dust particles, and we are done for today. Oh. 31 views. We're going to use this brush. No. This brush. No. Is it this brush? No, this brush. Which one was it? Oh, I guess I just need to do this and then do this. Why is it a laser? Oh, of course, because it is. Uh-huh. Actually, maybe I just don't even need the blur here. Maybe I just will to a blue basis and draw out of them. Just like this. Now that's this one. Yeah, just something that is coming off from here. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Maybe you can continue to mirror and take a less. It seems like you're kind of tired right now. Simple tutorials. I want to continue. I want to just finish the dust particles and when we're going offline for sure. But yeah, we're getting closer to the end basically. I just really want to finish those dust particles. Because if I'm not going to finish them now, when? I always seem to forget which one was it. This one. Not this one. This one? Yes. But if I sound tired, it's because, yeah, I am a little. And like you said, I have been streaming for 2 hours and this is for sure the reason. Okay, so I'm going to delete the rest of those tomorrow, but we're done with the dust particles. So tomorrow we are going to do some spider webs, a little thing on a truncheon. What else? Some light tinkering and one more thing to just shake things up. Oh, and rocks also. So yes, this is the end of this stream. Thank you all for watching. Thank you, Dutzy. I think I'll see you next time. But this was a good stream. Okay. So bye bye. See you next stream. That's spiderwebs and everything. Yep. Goodbye, Dutzy. Goodbye, everyone. And I'm out.